Well, Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an Aries energy reading, so always check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign because there's energy that's impacting you, and so you might as well get some insights into it, right? For those of you who want a deeper reading and to continue the message with me, there's always an extended reading where we'll dig down into specifics. That link is right below, and I hope you can join me for it. Aries, if you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Aries content comes out every single Thursday between 8 and 9 out on the west coast of the US. East Coast, that's around 12/1. And then Western Europe, it's about 6 p.m. But I hope everybody around the globe can watch this video and the time when it's right for them. If you want more content, I have a second channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. I hope you can enjoy that channel and subscribe over there and help the channel grow. And if you want to join me for live chats, Monday through Friday, I go live for a daily tarot card reading over on Instagram. So please check that out and come join me. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. I am doing this reading. I am recording, Aries. I am recording on the full moon. And I thought that's really exciting to be doing like an Aries reading on the full moon Aries. This has been such a beautiful energy, this whole full moon. Technically right now the moon is in Taurus. Oh, maybe loss of interest, trying to contemplate, how do I feel? Maybe wishy-washy, not really understanding or knowing. What do I feel about something? What does somebody feel about me? Somebody's taking their sweet time to make a decision about emotions, or it's just a choice of like, I want to take my time to really think this over. I'm not quite certain about how I feel yet. And you know what? That's fucking okay. It's your damn prerogative. So there you go. Contemplation, but emotional contemplation. What do I really feel about this? What do I really want from this? Do I really want this at all? Maybe I want to keep looking. This implies that there's something on your mind. You're not really sure how you feel about somebody or something. And you're like, maybe I want to keep looking. You know, maybe this job sounds real good, but there's something inside that makes me go, I don't really know. So this is about, it's uncertainty, but it's uncertainty not uncertainty that's bad. Uncertainty that says, it's like your intuition is being triggered that this is good, but there's something else out there for you. It's not everything that you want. So ultimately this is like, make connections, talk to people. It could be that your friends set you up with somebody, you don't really know how you feel about them, or somebody that you know hooked you up for an opportunity, but you don't really know how you feel about it. And that's why there's a little bit of confusion because, you know, somebody set you up and there's it's kind of like a sense of obligation. I want to make this work because other people are invested in it, but your heart isn't completely convinced. The Magician is here. In some ways, you'd rather just be alone, doing your own thing. You're content alone. You're a cardinal sign, dude. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, cardinal signs are really good by themselves. Even Libras, yes, really good by themselves until they find that person that just blows their fucking mind. And then Libras have to be with that person and will stay with them through crazy shit their whole lives. But cardinal signs, yes, even Cancerians do so. In fact, Cancerians do really well being single simply because when they become attached to somebody, they put all their focus and energy onto that person. And so there's just a sense of, yes, you're a cardinal sign. You do extremely well by yourself. You like making your own world, building it up. And the Magician is here saying, I'm good, singular. I'm good, but I'm not saying if you're in a happy relationship, you're going to dump them. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's not even about relationships. Well, it's always about relationships, but it's not always about romantic relationships, right? It could just be about a friendship, or it could just be about the way you feel about your work. This sense of, I'll say this, if you'd rather be alone than with them or at this job, or guess what? Guess what the fuck that's telling you, Aries? It's telling you, peace the fuck out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But there's something, being who you are loyal. And there's something about you that feels like, oh, I gotta try to make it work. You know, I gotta at least show up to the interview. You know, like you're kind of like that. Now, the Wheel of Karma is here. The Wheel of Karma is here. It's like, guess what? Shit's spinning. You could do better. There's also luck. There's luck in this being not, in other words, there's luck in this not working out. That's what there is. There's a great deal of, the tide is turning, things are shifting, and this kind of like down period or rut where you're even considering, like you feel stuck because you're even considering kind of like involving yourself in this. We're just coming out of a long rut of a lot of planets in retrograde. At one point early in October, there were 6 planets in retrograde. A lot of them just, like Mercury and Jupiter just went direct. We're still in the shadow period. You can expect that this rut might last for another 2 weeks. But what I'm saying is that inside of you, there's already a knowledge. There's already a knowing, Aries, that you don't want anything to fucking do with this. And you, happy birthday, Doug Denny, you may still be entertaining it for some level, for some reason. And I think primarily that reason is one thing. The better hasn't come along yet. Well, guess what? Shit's about to change. The World card is on the table. Things about to change. Something's about to change. There's broken hearts here. Why? Because of delusions. Yeah, if you keep yourself on this track of like, you don't want your future to be that. You don't want your future to be like unhappy because you gave something too much credit and it wasn't worth it. You gotta have strength to defeat this fear. It's like you gotta be courageous. You gotta be courageous to not need the fucking certainty. You gotta have the courage to not need the fucking certainty, because the certainty is gonna lead to being really disappointed because you thought something was gonna be, or I'm telling you, there's something here that is like, there's a temptation to go in a direction that you already know is the wrong direction. And that's because it's attached to something already tangible. The thing that is right is not yet tangible. So it's almost like, but what am I attaching myself to? Faith. You're attaching yourself to the faith. You're attaching yourself to the God space inside of yourself. You're believing in something outside of yourself. You're attaching yourself to the possibility and the potential, man. This is what really rooted in your energy is certainty of progress. It's like, let yourself be certain. Believe in this. In some ways, you feel suspicious that maybe in the future you're going to be really disappointed because all you did was dream. All I did was dream. All I did was dream. You know, all I did was dream. It was this fucking dream. It's not going to be, you know what? It's not just a fucking dream if you go after it. It's not just a fucking dream if you do something about it. It's just a fucking dream because you just dream it and you don't do anything with it. There's nothing delusional. You're not being led on some weird, obscure path. You're kind of being baited in the most gentle way to stay still and not make any changes. Yeah, let me get the moon cards for you because I really want to see what the moon cards have to say for Aries. For Aries. Nope. Your dream needs a practical plan. In reverse. You don't have a practical plan. And the truth is, no, it doesn't. You need to be wild and vivacious and take the chance. Bring love into the situation. Okay. See, I think you were introduced by somebody, by your friends. Because this is just right in the past. Bring love into the situation. Just right in the past. Interesting. Why? Because you could grab it. This is like one of those bad dates. You know what I'm saying? Like your friends, I'm not saying this happened to you, but follow the metaphor. It's like your friends set you up with somebody. You already had an interest in somebody, but maybe you didn't know how to contact them, connect with them. You didn't have a connection with them, or you didn't have a way to be set up, or you knew you wanted to start dating again, or that you were lonely, like it's time, I want to be in a relationship. Your friend set you up with somebody, and it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. You know, that's the problem. It's just nice. Now, this energy could be impacting your career, your money, your love, whatever. But the point is, it's front and center on your mind now because you know. You already know. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. There is a full moon in Libra season, and it's happening tonight. And that full moon in Libra season is an Aries full moon. What do you want to make progress with? What do you need help with? Ask and you will receive. Especially you right now. You need to, 11:11, ask for what it is you really want help with. Ask. Ask your ancestors. Pray to the people that you know you love you and surround you like angels. Ask. If you follow me on my daily tarot card readings, you'll know, because I read from this book, Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book. You don't have to be a witch. I'm not a witch. Just like you don't have to be a farmer for the Farmer's Almanac. You know, not a requirement. But it's a date book. It goes, you know, day by day, month by month. And it describes this beautiful full moon as the ivy full moon because it's in the Celtic month of the ivy tree. And basically what that does is remind us to connect to our ancestors and say and realize you can't do everything by yourself. I know you want to do everything by yourself, but you can't do everything by yourself. Maybe this is about you stagnating because you didn't want to ask somebody for help. You didn't want to admit that you needed help. So this could be just the same situation in an opposite demonstration of the energy, is that you didn't want to admit that you needed help, and now reaching out to somebody, you need to ask. Maybe you need to ask your friends, hey, do you know somebody to set me up with because I'm tired of being alone? Or, hey, you know, I'm looking for a new job. Is the place that you work hiring? Like, maybe it's time that you either ask for help, or if you've already been given help and you already know that it's not something that you want, this is the time when you got to turn around and say, okay, I got to trust my instincts. I'm passing on this. There is definitely a new start is coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. This is beautiful energy. And that could, yes, it does suggest something romantic. A new passionate start is coming. I know some of y'all is happily married and some of y'all don't even care. For those of you who are single, something, whether you care or not, you know, you might be surprised what comes your way. But conclusions are within reach because there's something off here. That what is off? The something off is like, it's almost like that feeling in your heart. Like, why don't I feel like what I have in front of me is the good thing? You're either going to get the answer to why, and that why is going to be, this is what needs to be adjusted, or that why is going to be because it ain't the fucking right opportunity for you, and what needs to be adjusted is you need to go get yourself another opportunity. There you go. Fork in the road. Yeah, you're changing. It fell right on top of this. Right on top of the star card in reverse, because your energy is being drained. It's, you know, it's almost like, Jesus, maybe you've been feeling like really drained for a long time, and you're really kind of fighting it because you've dedicated so much of your time to it that you don't want it to be what doesn't work out. But you got to like face your pride with that and say, yeah, fuck it, man. I'm just ready for a change, yo. I'm just ready for a change. Like, I don't have any interest in this anymore. All right. How do we go about this? Oh, love begins. Okay, we have another card here on the table. Love begins. So something is about to start. Something's about to pop off for you. There's like something new that's coming. And this would be like new, like happening now. Not already happened kind of thing. Yeah. Triumph and success. A new start is coming and new love begins. Who's happy yet, man? Who's happy? You ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Especially on the Vimeo. The Vimeo comments, I always read and respond. There's so many comments over here on YouTube, I can't keep up. Clear quartz. Charite, spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. I told you your ancestors are surrounding you right now. So you got to talk to them for help. Also, if there's anything that's being blocked currently, it's because somebody who loves you spiritually, their spirit is blocking you. It's like, it's not like some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers, Aries, okay? You may not like the fact that something's not happening, but it's not coming together because it ain't right. That's what I'm trying to say. Clear, and that's actually liberating. That's actually good news. That's actually like somebody's got your back, even when you don't have your head on straight. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance because your spirit guides are connecting to your emotions. And if you feel completely bored and numb with something, y'all need to listen to that because that's telling you all you need to know. Forgiveness heals. You got to patch something up with somebody because some sort of heartbreak or disappointment that either you did to them or they did to you really kind of fucked things up and made you think that you didn't like them or kind of like let's put it this way. Think shit got wonky. It got a little murky, right? And so now there's a chance to make amends. Not to say that you did anything wrong, whatever it was, I'm just saying there's a time now to like talk about it or work it out or something's finally being hashed out. You know, sometimes people got to have words just to get it out. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Wow. Now, I'm feeling a relief. I am. I'm feeling a beautiful release right now, Aries. I'm feeling a beautiful release. Here we have, yeah. See, you didn't want to take help from a certain person. Or you didn't want to look or take somebody seriously because this card is coming out wonky. It's almost like, oh, somebody's trying to help me. Somebody's trying to push me in the right direction. But this was like, nah, it's not the right person, so I'm not going to listen to them. This could be arrogance or pride getting in your way. And that's why the Strength card came out, because you need to wrestle that pride. And then we have 2. This card is all about the answers you need are right on top of you. They're like the little birds that you're underestimating. You know, he's all big and bold with his like pompousness and shit, all like fucking John Smith up in there. That kind of bullshit. You know, like, you know, the fucking, I was gonna, you know, like I was gonna say, yeah, kind of like Christopher Columbus and shit. It's almost like he thinks he's got it all. This is arrogance. Arrogance is keeping you from seeing the best or hearing what you need to hear. Arrogance is keeping somebody from hearing what they need to hear. And that arrogance is like, oh, I don't listen to those people. I don't listen to those people are stupid, or you know, that maybe they're not as good. They don't know anything. They do know everything. They have a fantastic perspective. They know what the fuck is going on, and they're about to drop a bit of wisdom on you, and you need to be the fuck aware because it's going to help clarify shit for you. You little birds, I'm going to clarify something for you. Wisdom. You already know the answer. You got to trust yourself. You can see somebody's truth from a mile away. You got them pegged, yo. You got them pegged. And then we have flame of inspiration. You need to be wild. You need to allow yourself to be who you are. This is an Aries energy. You're progressive. You're daring. You're bold. Why do you want something ordinary? Ultimately, there's just this sense of like, oh, I want so much more. Let's go to the extended. That's where I'm going. And I'll break this down into career, money, and love. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this shit. And yeah, hopefully we spend more time together. I hope you can come over. Thank you so much for enjoying this video with me. Remember, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like this video and share it to your social media profile. I love you guys. And either way, I'll see you soon.